Albion, I have invited you here for a very special reason. It is very unusual, my liege, to be invited to the Sultan's personal chambers. Yes, I thought that you have done such an excellent job as my vizier that you should be rewarded. Sir, well, so I plan to hold a feast in your honor, and we should become closer. I would like to be your friend. Is something wrong? No, of course not, my liege. It would be an honor to spend even more time with you. Hello and welcome, connoisseurs of Crusader Kings 3, friends of the channel and newcomers alike. We are here once again in the Umayyad Empire. Frickin' lover's pox, lunatic pope. The papacy is actually not that weak, but it's also not that strong. All right, so we have undone the plot of the pope completely now. We have a lot to do, money-wise. I have to do this first. It's absolutely necessary that we do this. I'm not sure that I want to, but we have to. Best to be Allah, best to be Allah. That's the whole group of them, all nicely converted. Just him in rebellion alone. Well, I mean, he is an actual proper criminal, so it's not that surprising. I could probably just send over, just raise the men-at-arms. Be 30 days, a month. Oh, he's gonna, this ghost army is gonna have to back out. And then I'm gonna have to, drop a flag, like, here, and raise all men-at-arms again. Hopefully we can get them in time. That should be better. I don't think he'll reach me in 30 days. To be fair, it's probably what I should have done to begin with. Did they re-Catholikize this territory? Oh well, we'll have to just fix it again, I guess. It's still at least culturally correct, right? Yeah, it's still Isabellian. That's fine. Everything is fine. We're fine. We'll start moving towards him as soon as we're up. I don't know what he intends to do, but, you know, war is war. Oh, of course. Find a place to sit in siege. What is this? Request a divorce? Let's look at your situation. She's too old to have children. You have no sons. You're only a barony tier. Declined. This situation is not great. We really need to try to push this back up before too long passes. We're starting to become middle-aged, and we do not want to die with this as bad as it is. Oh, unconditional love. She's giving me a hug. Thank you, John. I really do appreciate it. The life of a king is very stressful. Oh, I don't own this title, because so I can't have this. And I don't think I ever will. I might be willing to hold 3. It just makes everyone a little mad, which is usually something that can be made up for. So we have our first engagement with him here. We're going to, of course, win it decisively because of the... Oh, nice. Captured. Enforce our demands. That gets the whole thing done right away. So he is a murderer. He has a son who doesn't hate me. So we are going to execute him for the murder, and his son can take the territory. We will then sway his son a bit, just to make him a little okay with the outcome of the situation. Now we need to look at our knife. How much do I actually need to fix this? 75. A couple of months. We are very rich now. We do probably want to take this title. I don't know if holding 3 is not usually bad. You know, as an administrator like me knows, there are advantages to me holding this that might make it worth the fact that my vassals will get jealous. Ugh, they're always pushing it down faster than I can get it up. What does send bailiffs do? Control growth? Popular opinion? It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money that I really do not currently have, so we'll just let that go. Someone is plotting against my warrior again. So much, all the court plots, you know, so much court plotting. How are my friends doing? This is my vassal. He is, of course, the Emir of Cairo, 53 years old. He has plenty of sons. Oh, what happened to you? Your son married this queen here, so that's a pretty good marriage for him, I would say. Nice. My court musician is dead. Died of old age. Ransom prisoners. Should also deal with our prisoners. We'll figure that out in a second. Let's just repair this right now. Good. Ransom that. Show Sheikh Bashir in at once. Yes, thank you for the donation, sir. That is going to Dynasty Legacy. So, we could continue down coterie. But I think we're going to go to Convergent Blood. I think we're going to push bloodlines for now. We do need to find a way to push this unity. We are having a hard time with that, that's for sure. Still 3 more years before we can do that. What is the cooldown length on... Oh, I've done it to you already anyway, so it won't work on you, even if I didn't. I think I've done it to you as well. That's me. Again, we cannot... We cannot reward ourselves. All right, the best place to look for people is up here in the land of I basically landed tons of my own people. This is a Catholic. He needs to convert or die. I didn't even know he existed. This is also a Catholic who needs to convert or die. How long for this? Okay, about every 5 years. We got to be pushing that on cooldown. Maybe I should be trying to do interesting things with my relatives, like, I mean, we could try to befriend him again. It's 50. Still very unlikely to succeed because of the differences in our ideologies. Blessed be Allah. Blessed be Allah. I think we've converted all the Christians. Let's just make a quick check on the vassal list to see if that's true. Yeah, that's too bad. My daughter and this knight, eh? There is a solution to this. I mean, I hoped more for her, but it's too late now. She is Rasa. Is he in my court? He is. Get married. Let's see what we can do here. I was looking at possibilities for getting this guy to like me. Not much. Not really much at all. I can get this title back. I think we keep it, even though it does give us a penalty. Too many duchies. This minus 15. That's literally nothing. It's literally nothing. Holding 3 is fine. We're gonna hold 3. Vassals. Actually, it's better probably to do it from this list. My vassals. We're looking for vassals of uncompatible faiths. There's a better way to do this. Sort by opinion of me, negative. The people who don't like me. Let's see where we are on this. Awesome. So all the French vassals have now accepted the fact that Jesus is less important than Muhammad. Something that I am glad to have helped them finally see. Jesus is less important than Muhammad. So now we get to keep this. 15% holding taxes, just straight up good. And down here we have built this duchy building, I believe, which is our royal reserve. Nice. We're going to start upgrading castles at this point. We were working on all of the shipyards. Actually, let's finish that. We do need to verify with the universe that we are masters of the sea. Because of all the drownings, it's important. Super important. No, we don't even have a port here. I mean, that'll do for now. The development here is 10. House unity has changed. Ugh. It's okay. Things are going pretty well, I would say. Another child of my dynasty. We have an insanely strong military at this point. Like, we are insanely strong. We are king of Al-Andalus and Aquitaine. What did they do? That helped up. Antelope Horn, are we going to save this or are we going to break this? The question I've been wanting to ask myself for a while. Let's just repair it. It's only 150. We make tons of money now. Organize muster rolls. Is this? Yes, we will go on your hunt. That's absolutely a good idea. Okay. So your hunt is here. I think it would make much more sense. You know what? No, I'm afraid of the sea. We're going by land, even though it's a silly thing to do. Luckily, the hunt is millions of months away. I hope it goes well. Yeah, luckily he's scheduling these things appropriately in advance, knowing that I'm probably not going to go by sea if I can help it. Okay, how's her opinion? It's fine now, so let's stop this. Let's befriend her. Okay, it's this. You want a divorce. You're a 51-year-old man with only a daughter. You're just a town holder. Your wife is too old to have a child. Absolutely not. They can hold an election. No idea who this weird ugly guy is. So this ugly guy is whispering about me. Means nothing. We don't need him. He's just some guy. Get out of here. Can't believe I'm making my leprous sister fight these men for me. I gotta think that through. Is she married? She is. Ah, we don't have time for this. We don't have time for this. You're staying. A duel demanded. This guy wants a duel. We don't want it. I was coming. I wanted to hunt. This is my daughter, I think. Yes. She wants to be a steward. I think that would be a good thing for me to educate her in. We will help him out for money. We don't want him in our entourage. We don't want him on. We don't want him to join us. We don't need him. Thank Allah, I can go inside again. Too bad, really. Too bad in every way. We could hold court, but I don't think so. I don't think, not yet. Not quite yet. Looking here. This is skirmishers and archers. This is heavy cavalry. This doesn't make sense. This building literally shouldn't be here. So let's put in trade port. And then looking over here, I said we were going to do the other thing first, but I've been thinking it through, and I actually think it'd be better if we just keep pushing for money to try to get the rate of monetary gain faster and faster. Right now we're at 56 gold per month, which is a ton. Other stuff we could do about that? I think we need a quick check on court musician. My niece can do it. She'd be okay. Good. She can sing holy songs, if that's a thing. Well, I mean, she can play holy music. She can play music. I don't know that that's actually a thing that they would do. So we're really just waiting for money. That's the honest truth. For buildings to build, for money to come in. Stuff is going quite well. Everything's well developed down here. Yep. Now let's remind ourselves where our troops are. Here is where the pikemen are. We were making this good for spearmen, right? Yes, we will build up this building. Mirror in the mud. I tour the streets of Sevilla, surrounded by my usual entourage of guards and courtiers. I see that which gives me cause to stir and gas. A peasant beggar with nothing. Ugh. I don't want the twin event. I do not want the twin event. Good. These guys are at the mine. These guys are down here. In a place specifically for them. And the bowmen are... We were going to rebuild these, weren't we? We were going to switch these to stuff that helps archery. Military camps. All right. That should help. It's this. I will go to your hunt. Absolutely go to your hunt. Where is it? It's up there. We will travel by land. Should we customize our route? Is there anything on the way we actually want to see? Not really, actually. I guess on the way home, we can make this detour. But we want to come up from the south. Hunt attempt number 2. This is going to be fine. We may do a tour when we can. Still quite a while before that can happen. House unity changed. Is that positive? The refusal of nepotism? Okay. How's my council of friends doing? Everybody seems to still be okay with me. We never made the Alma our friend, which is an oversight. As soon as we can, we will. Looking at this. We don't need to befriend her any... Oh, wait, no, we don't need to sway. We do still need to sway him a bit. They didn't cancel the hunt. Looks like we're going to actually get a hunt. We can visit our own holdings in the north. We didn't set it up to do that. So it's a 12% chance hunt. Soon enough, we'll do our hunt. Here, built up. Here is fine. Here is fine. Getting built. Here is done. Let's... Whoops. We have made friends with our wife. Very nice. Now we wanted to make friends with our Alma. Do that. Start this scheme. See if this actually clicked through. It did. Excellent. Thank you. See what else we might want to build up here. And we'll upgrade this as soon as we can. We should be like in a month tick. Good. We're almost at the point where all of our buildings are updated. Which is neat. Like once all of our buildings are updated, we won't have to worry about that stuff anymore. You have made yourself the Emir of Gascon. Excellent. Consolidation never hurts at all. We are making a lot of money now. Khalid comes of age. She did okay. Thank you, my vizier, for helping out with that. So it's basically swaying around the same spot. We're getting close to being able to extol virtue. I mean, we could do this guy once it comes up. It's going to be in October. That's like literally next month. So we'll try to remember that we're giving it to Gascon, the newest emir. Well, my brother has made this huge. My cousin has made this huge thing. It was my uncle's son. He's not my brother at all. I keep thinking he's my brother. He's my uncle's son. We have finished promoting our culture, so we will, before we do the hunt, we'll just continue on this quest. Oh, we don't actually need to do that anymore. We actually have... What is this? Who culturally converted that? I don't hold this anymore. It's my friggin' brother. I don't actually care about that. I think we've culturally converted every place that we actually care about. Interestingly enough. All the territory down here, this, all of the island except the part we don't control. I mean, we might start doing development. After all this time, we can develop. It's development time. What madness is this? Probably should clean this up. Never even thought about that. They had a good game of chess, but they exchanged hostages. Man. This is getting a little bad. This, though, this has to happen on cooldown because 12 is a lot. Like, on cooldown every time, just so we can start pushing it back up. Holding these guys in check. Let's go. Let's hunt this beast. Ugh. Well, a failure is good for an outing, and we needed the journey across our territory to get out, you know, to learn a little about the world. Let's see what we got here. A lowly delicacy. I want an empanada. Ah, the food was amazing. We have great luck with food on the road. Okay, squire's quarters were created. Sounds like a deal to me. Got it. That was a fun bet. 600 gold. We're gonna start by building our very first castle right here. Our very first upgrade. Get the man some shoes. Noble in disguise. Yes, so our proper respect for him has caused him to give us showerers with money because we bought him shoes. Very nice. Let's see. I think the next place that we're gonna build up is maybe... there's no rush to get out there and do the island, really. A wealthy place like here might be good. Should I do this first? Let's do this first. Then we'll get the next castle right after that. We're starting to become super, super well developed, which is very nice. Exactly what we want to see happen. You know, we keep pushing forward into better and better development. 200 martial lifestyle experience. Inheritance. We have inherited a bunch of stuff that we don't want. So let's see. What is this new title? Caligari is something we do want. So these things. Oh. After all this time, Cortuba is ours. Can we legitimately... I think that's correct. Look how our succession looks right now. Lots of titles being lost. He's taking the whole island. We need to get him out of succession. And the only way to do that is to start making the family a little happier. All right. Ways to do that. First of all, I'm going to go to my adult son and I am going to gift him an artifact. We're going to give him Divine Mace. Then I'm going to go to my adult son and I'm going to gift him an artifact. That was not what I meant to send him. Did I literally just take that right out of my... Nope, I wasn't using it. All right. What's happened here? We have one untaxed vassal. Well, he'll fall in. Yeah, you'll figure it out. To my son. We'll gift him the lucky rabbit's foot. Go to my second son. And we will gift him this. That helps some. Yes, we're getting close to being able to do this again. This is good. So this is going to be in June of this year. Okay. So I have a new excellent tax collector. In you. Thank you. I have 700 money. I don't want to give away all my artifacts because any artifacts that I don't give away, I can give away later. I can also hand out gifts. Let's build your castle. You're building up. You're building the castle. So let's head to here. You're still working. Let's head to here. Let's upgrade this. It's a spearman. Wait, did I mess that up? No, it's right. That's right. Home again. So we built our small harbor, which we want to immediately, if we can afford it, upgrade. No, we can't afford it right now. We did get the crop fields, though. We have a lot of these banners we can give away, too. We'll give this mysterious lamp away, although the mysterious lamp is breakable. Yeah, the mysterious lamp is breakable. So that's fine. Let's now... 237 is what we need. That's good. And we are home from our hunt. Very, very good. Very nice. It's a goblet. And a tapestry. I don't think I need any of those things. But I do need to invest in this for sure. What is this? Old court. Homestead's built. Ooh. Our ally has expired. Our court physician has died. Who will be our court physician then? Wait, what? Oh, it's our antiquarian who died. Family member who's at least average? Yes, our niece can do it. She's also our court physician, interestingly enough. So a new antiquarian is in place. Do we want to maybe reinitiate this relationship now that he's starting to, that it looks like he's starting to get back in good grace? Like maybe marry his heir to, I know we have a daughter. Our 7-year-old daughter to his heir? To reinitiate that alliance. Good. Fez looks like it might just reform that kingdom. No, Cindy. They're actually out of my range. Good luck. Persia formed. Interesting. It's all coming apart. Looking at Persia here, though, is Persia something we could declare war on? I mean, if he becomes unlanded, then there might be a chance that we can try to restore him to the king of Persia. But as things exist right now, I don't really see an in here. Not one that doesn't require marriage games, which we're not really the man to do. Oh, our friend has died. He is one of our counselors. He was our steward. Our vassal and friend here could become our steward. I think that would be a great choice. You're an excellent steward after all. Solves the problem immediately. We'll also negotiate an alliance with our son. Oh, we gained something from that. This is light footman that we don't want. And this is armored footmen that we don't want because our dudes are just better, right? I don't know that I want these guys. So I'm just going to get rid of them. And say we're from an inheritance and they're not stuff that we actually care about. Do I want to transfer my son? Yeah, I do. I can vassalize this guy. Who is this guy? He will vassalize. Interesting. Now, I just made an alliance with him. But this is probably worth it. It does mean I have to let him stay Zaidi. But that's probably better in the long run than the external alliance would be. So we'll do that. He'll be mightily impressed by my feat. While I rarely mention it, I have a few achievements which I'm proud of. I am convinced that Walid, so we will focus on his accomplishments. I don't think he matters that much, does he? Oh no, he's a friend we're trying to make. I mean, the top one gives me a little prestige. Let's do this. We just lost the tax collector again. I don't know why it is this guy keeps getting kicked out. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, great titles. We can usurp this title. We can declare wars. One of our knightly orders needs a successor. We have this guy. He's an 11. Let's look at how our knights are. Our lowest knight right now is a 17. The thing is, he's a vassal. I can't even get rid of him. Okay, let's see. Do we have any vassals? All court, female, adult, unmarried. We have some unmarried children. That's unmarried children. We have some unmarried women. So we could find a spouse for you. We sort these people. Specifically looking for anybody here who is lustful. And then we sort the lustfuls by prowess. That guy. That guy right there. So we could do a matrilineal marriage to bring him in. Just this. You want a divorce from her? I already decided that because you're just a little thing, you don't matter. So we're not doing that. Excellent. That means I should be able to now go to my knights, go to here, successor, drop him in. Nice. Nice. What are we getting from this anyway? Seduce, scheme, power. Courtiers are slightly more vulnerable to seduce. This feels like something our father would have done. You know, I could use it, but I've mostly been faithful to my multiple wives. I could, I guess, seduce my wives. I mean, why not, right? Why would I not? No, you won't have it. What about befriending her? She won't have it. She just does not like me. She doesn't really appreciate me at all. Yeah, that's a thing. Fine, let's look at what these guys are giving us. We can run while we're doing it. This guy's giving us like cavalry size, like cavalry maintenance. This is a good... Yeah, okay. So let's look here. You want a divorce. You're just a mercenary. We decline on that. We were briefly harmonious again. You can steer house unity soon, right? June of this year. Okay, we were briefly harmonious again. We briefly got ourselves back up to the right place. We are working hard to make this all happen. Castle is still being built. Okay, we're doing fine there. Building the last building here. We're back to harmonious again. What does it look like when we're harmonious for succession? He becomes the king of Aquitaine. I keep everything else. That's what we want. This is where we want to be. This is exactly right. He gets Barcelona. That's fine. He also gets to take that title. You know, the duchy title, which will also be nice to him. Good, good, good. That is where we want to be. This is our game. Now, I wanted to create another unit. Verdict from Heaven. It's a miracle. We shall tell him about this for sure. Actually, let's pray together for gratitude, yeah. And we have befriended our Alma. Okay, that puts us where we want to be. So this... We are looking for... another place where we can put light cavalry. We don't have it. We didn't build it. It's not happening. I have my bowman here. And this is my one place for light cavalry. Let's increase our light cavalry unit to 12, because that's one way to make this work, right? Just make the unit enormous. I can also put them in places that aren't ideal for them. More stewardship perk. Popular figurehead here. We are 48 years old, almost 50. We've constructed our keep. Cultural fascination has switched to coinage, but that's not what we actually wanted to do. So we wanted bailiffs for the building next. Hereditary rule is going to happen on its own, which is nice. Bailiffs gives us a tax jurisdiction and an additional building slot. What is this? You want me to go to a grand wedding? Who are you to me? Just some vassal. Not particularly interested in going to your wedding, sir. Guardian for my son. He wants to be a diplomat. This courtier can do it just fine. Oh, we've developed so much. We should now be able to begin upgrading these buildings, right? Manor houses. Yep, it's all money now. Barracks upgrade. Can do an upgrade here. Also should be able to get this soon because we're building on this castle. We're back to friendly. Steerhouse Unity. Thank you. Let's see where we are for extolling someone's virtue. This is my actual brother, who I keep forgetting exists. 2 more years, that's fine. That'll push us even further towards harmonious. Hopefully we can push this a little bit more. I could give my brother an artifact gift. He might value the prize ring. Looking at myself here. This is Bejeweled Quran. Bejeweled Quran. I have another Bejeweled Quran. I could gift you my extra Bejeweled Quran. That gives us some space. We're going to do this event, and I think that's going to be the end of this episode. Oh, it's the bleeding diplomat. Guards, force this man to see the physician. Please. Oh, are you kidding me? Dude. What a way to end the episode. We're going to month tick the next month just so we could get out of debt. Dang it. And with that, though, we're going to call this episode to an end. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you join us the next time we are here with Malik al-Muazzam Youkhanna II, lover of elegance, where we continue to try to develop our territory and wait for this little cooldown to end so that we can declare war and finally avenge the Battle of Tours. Try... What? Who's doing... No one can he's my best friend. He's not even my literal friend. I should just fix that. It's fine. I mean, I thought we were friends, dude, but I don't want anyone to murder you. All right. Goodbye for now.